Hey everybody, welcome back for Ever's Prime Time. I'm Ever, and today we are watching episodes 11 and 12, the season finale of Legend of Korra, Season 1, and I am super excited because one of the episodes is titled Endgame, which implies that we're gonna get some sort of resolution, I'm hoping at least, but with the way the last episode ended, we have a lot that we need to get through, so I'm just very, very excited. If you guys have been enjoying the series up to this point, don't forget to subscribe. It is the #1 way to get notified of when these videos come out, and it helps the channel out tremendously, so please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in getting Season 2 early, you can get access to that by becoming a patron with the link down below, which will also give you access to some Patreon exclusive series like Steven Universe. Thank you guys very much for joining me along on the adventure that has been Korra so far. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and we'll do like a pretty decent breakdown of everything at the end of the video, and I'll give a rating of the season and all sorts of stuff. So stick around for that as well, but without anything else, let's go ahead and get into it.
Bending will no longer exist, and we will live in a world where everyone is finally equal. The United Forces are on their way right now to try and stop that dream.
Yeah,
but
this isn't great.
Will prevail!
This is definitely not great. A bunch of scared people doing stupid shit.
General Iroh's coming with an entire fleet of battleships.
General Iroh.
And Amon will be the one who's running.
I hate this patient stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be so weird hearing Zuko's voice and not seeing Zuko's face. Hopefully it's like similar enough to where it's not jarring, but I feel like I'm gonna need like an episode or two to get used to that.
This is the best tasting street gruel I've ever had.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
The finest dumpsters the city has to
Asami was not ready for this life at all. She could have had it all, man. She could have, she could be living in a mansion right now, but instead she's eating dumpster leftovers.
And now, I can't imagine my life without you in it.
That's
You're the most loyal, brave, and selfless person I've ever known.
That's, oh god. I mean, like, that's nice, but
You already knew that.
we need to step away from this, man.
I should probably try to get some sleep.
Me too.
Brother, what were you leaning in for? What? This is gonna be an ongoing thing, right? This is gonna be a contention point of the whole community, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not. God, I would just like for somebody to make a move and just like stick to it, you know, and just commit. Committing would be the good thing here. Is it? Yes. Yes.
Amon had to know we were coming. So why aren't we meeting any resistance?
Ah, God, it's so weird.
Wait a second. Where are the Equalist airships?
Yeah, it's an ambush, right? It's an ambush.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
It's a trick!
Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be that smooth. Surely you had to have known that. Iroh. It's gonna be so weird. I hope he. Oh God. Are those the airships? Sounds like airships. Planes? Planes. Oh my God, what has happened?
Where does Hiroshi find the time to keep inventing new
What the
evil
hell,
machines?
man? Nothing like war to get a few new inventions out there, yeah? Oh my God. Who needs to airbend when you can just, you know, do this instead? This is crazy. Man, this is, again, I said it a million times this season, but the setting that we're in is so cool, man. Yeah, I don't know that they were really prepared to fight planes. I don't think anybody was prepared to fight planes. Okay, they got one. That's good. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yes, yeah, she's gotta do something, right? Like, she's just kind of standing around watching these planes, which, I mean, to be fair, they're a new invention, so it makes sense, but... Oh, man. Did people not like I heard, you know, people said like, oh, it's not as good as Avatar, but like I don't know why so far. Like, maybe the story gets a little meh, I don't know. But the setting alone, for me, is like, I'm here. So hard for it. My boy about to get that acne high scar. Oh, God. Oh, well, there you go. There's a nice little scar for you as well.
Amon is winning so far, but we're not out of the
His
fight
eyes
yet.
are different colors?
I like this man's confidence.
Yeah.
So, how are we not out of the fight?
A second wave of reinforcements is on the way, but I need to warn them. Do you still have a way to get a message out?
I know just the man for the job.
And who is the recipient of this top secret message?
I love
Commander
this guy.
Bromie, 2nd Division of the United Forces.
Tenzin's brother?
Yes.
Yes!
Bit of a wild man, but the bravest
Yeah, I
commander
bet.
you'll ever meet.
Ready, sir.
Fleet ambushed and
Oh, I
destroyed
love that,
by equalist
actually.
aircraft.
Let's go,
Retreat
dude.
to Red Sand Island until my signal. Do not approach city until you receive the all clear. Now comes the hard part.
God, I
We
love
need to
this.
ground those aircraft. Otherwise,
I love it
Bromie's
so
fleet
much.
would never be able to
Yeah,
retake
this
the
is
city.
literally
from
Manhattan.
this
I mean,
I'm sick and tired of hiding from Amon. It's time I face him.
yeah, you need to
That's
learn how
not
to
a good
airbend
plan.
still.
We need to stick together.
I'm not waiting for him to hunt me down. My gut's telling me it's time to end this. On my terms.
Korra, this is not a mission you should be handling alone.
She won't be. I'm going with you.
And Asami? What do you
don't
have to
have to
say
do
about
that.
this?
Yes, I do.
Oh, poor
My grandfather
Asami,
would
getting
respect
mixed
the
up in
Avatar's
this.
instinct. So will I.
Wait, grandfather?
Love you,
Oh,
little bro.
so not even, okay, so not Zuko's direct, okay. I guess nobody's like a direct descendant here, which I guess makes
Transferred
sense.
again. Amon wants extra security at the arena today.
The arena? For what?
The rally. You should have been briefed about this.
We'll be there, sir. I know another way in.
Why are you gonna, don't look sketchy. If you look sketchy, you're gonna be sketchy.
Let's hide in the attic.
We're not alone up here.
Is that
Tarlock?
Tarlock?
I don't suppose you're here to rescue me.
No.
We had no idea you were here. Are there other prisoners on the island?
No. I'm the only one.
Damn,
And what
homie.
makes you so special?
Well,
I'm Amon's brother.
that's crazy, dude. How did
Amon
you,
is
like,
from the Northern Water Tribe.
you let this
He's
just
a
happen?
waterbender and a bloodbender, just like I was.
What?
Did you know this all along?
No, not until after he captured
Ah, okay.
How did your brother end up becoming Amon?
That makes
me. It all
sense.
began before long.
What
We
the?
started a family together.
Oh, God. What
Amon
a
was the firstborn. The
wild
name
story.
Noah.
You better shape up or you'll be out here in the cold all night until you get it right.
I'm trying, but...
Try harder! Your brother was never this sloppy.
Dad, he'll get it. He just needs time.
Don't talk back to me, son.
Yeah.
Ever.
His mafia is coming out of
Wanted
him.
everyone to be treated fairly and equally.
What's bloodbending?
The most powerful and feared form of bending in the world. It was declared illegal thanks to that coward, Katara. Our family has the strongest line of bloodbenders in history. You boys have this power inside of you, and I will teach you to master
So why did Amon turn into somebody
what happened
who...
to airbending, Dad?
The Avatar stole it from me.
I wouldn't say
That's why
stole.
I brought you. When the time is right, you will claim Republic City, and you will destroy
This
the
is a lot to
Avatar.
put on some kids,
You
man.
must avenge me. That
Jesus
is your purpose.
Christ. And they were like, all right,
Good days
sure.
were behind us.
There's a lot to put on on some 7-year-olds, man. Yukon was a psycho, huh?
We practiced constantly, and I hated every minute of
So
it.
why did you be... So I guess Tarlock's purpose here was to stop his brother from all this. He didn't want to bloodbend. He felt like he, needed to out of necessity, you know? this is kind of messed up, actually.
I had no stomach for
That's actually
manipulating
pretty
helpless
sick.
animals by the time he was 14.
Yeah, Yakon's loving it, dude. Yakon's all here for it.
And one day, he made us bloodbend each other.
Oh.
Attack. Go.
Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, so Yakon's definitely the worst person in the history of Avatar, maybe. May very well be the worst person.
No. I won't do it.
Bloodbend your brother, Tarlok.
Yeah.
I feel awful. I don't want to do that to anyone. I never want to bloodbend again.
Yeah, I don't think that Yakon's gonna like that.
Weakling.
Weakling. Yes.
Teach you a lesson, you insubordinate.
Are you bloodbending Yakon?
Oh
Dare you
God,
bloodbend
yes.
me?
Are you gonna kill
What are
him?
you gonna do about it? You're the weak one. You always say bloodbending is the most powerful thing in the world, but it isn't. The Avatar is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
took your bending away.
Yeah.
What could be more powerful than that?
I made you what you are. You're
Yeah.
mine.
And then what, dude?
We're your sons.
They owe you nothing.
Not your tools of revenge. Let's go. You can run away
what
from him
happened to you?
forever.
Run away?
So
What
what
about
happened?
Mom? We can't just leave her.
He was right about you. You are a weakling.
No attack! Don't leave, please! No attack!
What the So where did he go off to learn how to siphon the bending? I guess we're not gonna get that answer anytime soon, are we?
With Noatak gone, his hopes for revenge withered. And he passed away a few years later.
Oh no. So sad. I mean, sad for her. She has no idea about any of this.
I am truly sorry for all that I did to you.
Oh.
I thought I was better than my father.
So, he somehow uses bloodbending to take people's bending.
I don't
No.
know how he does it.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
again, I've
I
never
guess that
encountered a
could
bender
make
as strong
sense,
as
but
Noatak.
I don't
How
know,
in the
man.
world do we beat him?
We can't. Any attack we throw at him, he'll redirect with his mind.
Hmm.
That's how he's been able to challenge any bender.
But there's another way to beat him.
How?
Yes?
This whole time, Amon has been one step ahead of us.
I mean,
But
yeah,
finally,
now
we have
you
the
have some
advantage.
information, which is
We know the truth about him.
pretty
If
huge.
we expose him as a bender in front of all his supporters,
At the rally.
we could take away his true power.
And undermine this whole revolution.
Not a terrible idea. Not
Thank you for your help.
Not the worst idea. All right, I'm glad that Tarlok had a redemption.
We can't just leave
He's
him
still
here.
kind of a dirtbag, but
Amon can't know anyone spoke with me. Defeat him. Put an end to this sad story.
man, dude. So this whole thing going on, it's just like a brother's story of. Whew. Christ, this is not the backstory I thought we would be getting. My goodness. Okay, so bloodbending again. I've said it a billion times, I think, but like bloodbending's pretty big here in the sequel series.
Down there, I need you to tear up those runways. We can't let those aircraft take off.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ooh, General. General. All right, you guys.
You gotta get court-martialed.
Why would there be fence posts but no fence?
Come on. What do you think? I guess it's a new technology, I'm sure. They don't know, but to just walk through it, you know? It's like, oh, maybe this fence is unfinished, you know? I mean, wouldn't they kind of already assume that he's a bender if he can remove people's bending abilities? I feel like people would already know that.
Firebender struck down my entire family and left me scarred.
Right. That whole thing is a lie.
Began my quest.
That whole thing.
Equalize the world.
Right.
That's a lie, Amon.
Oh, you're just going for it? You're just going for it.
You Noatak.
You want her taken out?
No. Everyone calm down. We have nothing to fear from the Avatar. Let's hear what she has to say.
Amon has been lying to you. The spirits didn't give him the power to take people's bending away. He uses bloodbending to do it. Amon is a waterbender.
You gotta have some sort of proof.
What is this nonsense?
They've gotta.
You're desperate, Avatar.
You've gotta have some
Making
sort
up
of
stories
proof.
about me is a pathetic last
Dude,
resort.
unless like Tarlok lied about the whole thing, that would be crazy.
His father was Yakone, and his brother is Councilman Tarlok.
She's giving them
An
everything.
amusing tale. But I will show you the truth.
He could have scarred his own face. I mean, he definitely could have scarred his own face. Oh, you? Okay, you're looking like a Two-Face there, buddy.
This is what a firebender did to me.
What?
Did Tarlok lie? There's no way. He scarred himself. There's no way. I mean, you definitely sowed the seed of doubt, which I think is important.
You'll miss the main event.
Oh! Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude.
they got away. We saw them get away.
How did they not get away? Actually, we did see them get away.
I intercepted your message to Commander Boomy. I know exactly where they're hiding.
I feel like there's got to be a secret code in there. No, he's smarter than that.
How are we gonna get out of
He
here?
has to be smarter than that.
Naga!
We love when Naga saves the day. Absolutely love it. Naga's going hard on it too. Hell yeah, Naga.
Who needs a metal bender? We got Naga!
It's the same thing, man.
Yeah!
The exact same thing. I feel like she's gonna get hurt too.
What do you know? Just like a future industries forklift.
Weird. I like, see, again, like a small explanation of how she knows how to use it, you know? It's similar to something that she's used before. Like a detail that's so unnecessary, but like, it just fleshes it out a little bit more, you know? It just gives it that like extra little oomph. And I appreciate that a lot, actually.
To be reminded of the power I possess.
Do not remove their powers. Yes! Yes, let's go, dude. Yeah, we gotta do something. I love that they're using fire, too. Like, I was scarred and my family murdered by firebenders. And then them two, fire! Like, that's kind of messed up. Dude, I'm wondering if Tarlok lied, though. I don't think he did. I think that this man is sick enough to scar himself, honestly. Unless he can, like, bloodbend his face into looking like that, too. Who knows? I don't know, man. Anything is possible. Literally, all bets are off right now. It's like a horror movie right now. Oh my god. Please, just keep walking.
Sweat.
Why would you exit? Oh! Yeah, right. No, he can feel the water. Yeah.
Let her go!
So, Tarlok wasn't lying then? Because he's obviously a bloodbender. I mean, very obviously, right? We're seeing that right now.
No!
Korra!
There's no way.
I told you I would destroy you.
There's no way. I mean, the Avatar's got to be stronger than that. They have to be. I mean, they just have to be. Did you not have a parachute? You had not. You're just falling. I forgot. I forgot that they could fly. Oh my god, I forgot. Is the mask? Yes! Yes.
Thanks for looking out for me, Aang.
Hearing that in Zuko's voice. Oh God, I don't know why this is good. This is so emotional. Like hearing them, you know.
I now see there is no chance to save you.
Okay, saw me. Thank you, Bo.
Mr. Sato, you are a horrible father!
You have failed this city. I'm sorry. I hear certain phrases, I'm like, it just hits, you know? The CW in me starts coming out.
You really are a horrible father.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely about to put a... Go to jail, baby. I guess probably people don't die in this show too, right? I assume that that's like a, you know, Nickelodeon no-no still. I don't know how long after I don't know how long this came out after.
You traitor! I dedicated my life to you!
Yeah, and what are you gonna do, dude? You really think? Come on, brother. Are you... You just saw him bloodbend the Avatar, not
You
just
served
some...
me well, Lieutenant.
Oh. Goodbye, Lieutenant. Yeah, I mean, balls to him, you know? Whatever that means. I don't know, but... a little goofy of him, admittedly. That is a powerful zapping. Hell yeah, dude.
No one has ever gotten the better of me like that.
Oh God, and it's never gonna happen again, is
It's
it?
a shame to take the bending of someone so talented. Almost.
Please don't. Please don't. Because he can't. He cannot get his back.
Impossible.
I can airbend?
Oh God.
I can airbend!
I wonder if that's all she can do now, though. I wonder if he took away everything else, but gave her the ability to do that.
No, you don't!
Yes! Oh my God.
Did you see what happened? Who was that?
He's gonna be back. You gotta double tap. You gotta double tap, man. Yeah, he went into the... Evil Avatar? Yeah, he's not dead. There's no... Is he?
Is it makeup?
He's watermelon.
He is a bad
The scar's fake.
The Avatar was telling the truth.
Wow, so that's the end of this plot line to this degree, right? I mean, he's got to lose control of Republic City now, right? So where does he go from here? He's getting away. He's definitely getting away. That's crazy. I didn't think that we were getting resolution, but it is Endgame, so I mean, that makes sense.
Chance, we can start over together. Please, you're all I have left in the world.
He's gonna do it, isn't he? The positioning of the Avatar Memorial, too, I just realized is also the same position of the Statue of Liberty.
Hey, at least you unlocked your airbending.
That's actually wild. Yeah.
Not the time.
Probably not the time.
Right. I'll just stand over here. Quietly.
Yeah, just...
In silence.
Over there yonder.
But Amon got away.
He'll be back. We'll have another chance.
Hey, Uncle Boomy's here!
Great.
What the
Now I have to entertain my brother.
That's also Aang's child.
I had almost forgotten the sound of my own name.
Dude, oh man. It's a tough call there, brother. But he knows.
It will be just like the good old days.
Holy. Dude. Okay. There's no way he survived that, though, right? I mean, off screen, I don't know, dude.
I cannot restore Korra's bending.
But you're the best healer in the world. You have to keep trying.
I'm sorry,
I don't know that's a
else I can
healing
do.
problem, though.
Korra can still airbend, but her connection to the other elements has been severed.
So, I mean, what does that mean, though, as far as being an avatar goes?
It's going to be all right, Korra.
No, it's not.
That definitely sets up a very interesting, you know, what do we do? What do we do?
Korra,
wild.
I mean, go away. Back to Republic City. Get on with your life.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Jesus,
I'm
don't
not
be
the
like
Avatar
this.
anymore. You don't need to do me any favors.
Jesus
I don't care if you're the Avatar or not. Listen, when Tarlok took you, I was losing my mind at the thought of never seeing you again. I realized I love you, Korra.
What?
I can't.
Oh God, here we go with another Aang and Katara. It's not the right time. Ugh, I don't. The side plot, the love plot here. I'm not shipping it at all. I'm sorry. It's just, it feels somewhat forced. I don't know, man. I think it's because it's more like adulty than like Aang and Katara's was. You know, theirs was more like, you know, I've got a crush on you, kind of. And theirs are more like, apparently, like, you're my everything, you know? It just seems a little bit more hard.
Not now, Tenzin. I just want to be left alone.
But you called me here.
Aang.
You have finally connected with your spiritual self.
How?
When we hit our lowest point, we are open to the greatest change.
Oh, God. Yes. Yes. I'm assuming it's fixed. Oh, God. I mean, that would have set up a really good couple seasons if she had to, like, go on an adventure to figure out how to get back, but I guess this is also acceptable. The music will never not give me chills. So good, dude. So good. Is now the time? Go ahead.
I love you too.
Yeah. All right, whatever. I knew it. I knew there had to have been a way. Yeah, there was no way that there was not going to be a way. You feel it? You feel it now, Mr. Kraft. Bo's face.
Thank you.
I am
Incredible.
so proud of you, Avatar Korra.
Dude, there's so many plot lines that could have been the next 3 seasons, and what are we doing? What is next? So we have a lot to discuss in this little outro here. So if you're on your way out, appreciate you watching the season. I hope to see you again for season 2. Don't forget to subscribe, do those things. If you're interested in getting it early, there's Patreon for that. That also gives you access to Steven Universe. We'll get all that stuff out of the way first, and I'll reiterate it later probably, but there's so much happening and like so much that could have happened for the rest of the series. So first of all, I'm super curious as like what we do now. Like Amon is gone. I think there's an explosion. I mean, he's a bloodbender. He's not a god, right? So I'm assuming he's definitely gone. Korra lost her bending, but then also gained it back right away. Like there's a lot of like problem and then resolution immediate in this show, which on one hand is really nice. It's a good way to, you know, tell as many stories as you want to in a short amount of time, you know, that TV shows usually get. So I can appreciate it from that standpoint, but what I don't appreciate is the fact that I feel like we're kind of rushing things, and especially in regard to like the whole relationship aspect of the show. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the, you know, the back and forth with it. I think that that's probably going to be a point of contention for me for the show in general. It just feels kind of forced and like it's there to be there. I'm not necessarily there for it, but I would definitely love to hear you guys' opinions on that for sure. I'm very curious of what people think about it, but for me, I could do without it. The other aspect of what we had this season that I could absolutely do without was the pro bending stuff. I don't know, like some parts of it was cool, and how they, you know, decided to take bending and make a sport out of it. Like that was cool and everything, but I think that also kind of dragged on for a little bit too long, and I don't know, I got kind of bored with it after a while. It's kind of like the season 2 of One Punch Man, how like almost the entire season was them in that fight club thing, and it was just like, okay, like can we like pick it up and do something else now? And it just like never happened until the last episode. So it was very reminiscent of that, so maybe that's where I'm having some ill feelings for. But other than those two things, I think that this was a really, really solid season overall. And we'll talk about these last 2 episodes too, which were absolutely fantastic and completely packed with all sorts of stuff that I wasn't expecting. The first episode, getting the story of Amon and how it all happened, was great. They didn't leave out like any details. I feel like all the information I would have wanted was told, and that's fantastic because I feel like that very rarely happens. There's always more questions to be asked, but like they pretty much answered everything, you know? I think with the exception of maybe why Amon decided that like benders were bad and he wanted to take their bending away, Harlock definitely explained in a way, like he feels like bending is the source of all evil in the world. I get that part of it, but he's also bending, so like there's got to be some part of him that doesn't believe that necessarily. So I don't know, that's the only thing that I'm kind of still like, that could have maybe have been explained better, but everything else was like absolutely perfect, and I mean I'm happy with it. I'm good with the explanation. So that episode definitely sitting somewhere, I think like maybe a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's definitely worth rewatching a couple of times just because the story is really good. Like the story being told in general, it's a good story. Is there a lot of action-packed things happening, or is there a lot of interesting things happening? Not necessarily, but again, the storytelling tells a very concise story in a very short amount of time, and I think it was just really, really good for, you know, the time that we got with it. So probably like a 4.5 out of 5 for me. And then the finale, though, that's like an easy 5 out of 5. I would rewatch the hell out of it. There's, again, a lot of stuff happening in there. We did have the interesting stuff. We got some lore. We got, you know, an appearance from Aang in a, you know, pretty significant way, obviously. There's a lot in there to love and to like and to want to rewatch. So definitely something I would absolutely rewatch over and over and over and over again. I think overall, as far as the season goes, I think that's probably going to be like a 4 out of 5 from me. Absolutely rewatchable. There's a ton of stuff in here I would want to rewatch, but if I could basically just cut out anything that has to do with the pro bending stuff, then it'd probably be a 5 out of 5, but like I simply don't want to rewatch that at all. I just don't have any interest in rewatching any of the pro bending stuff. I don't know why I'm harping on it so hard, or the relationship stuff. Honestly, if it wasn't for the pro bending and the relationship, it'd probably be a 5 out of 5, and I would be happy to rewatch, but those are two things that I'm like, yeah, I'll like skip that. So those are really, I think it's a really good start to a series though. And I am very curious as to where we go. As I've said multiple times now, I'm just excited to see. I don't know what people's gripes are with the show and why when I was watching Avatar, people were like, oh man, you know, Korra's not as good. You know, tons of comments like that. I don't know why. I don't know if we'll ever get to that point, but so far, what I have seen, I don't understand the comments at all. Like, this has been pretty lit, in my opinion, and I'm just super, super happy to be watching it. I'd love to see what you guys are thinking, though, of the season. Let me know what you feel, you know, how you're thinking about let me know how you feel about the reactions and everything. I'd love to get some comments down there letting me know. So don't forget to leave one. Don't forget to subscribe so that way you can come back for season 2 when it rolls around, which shouldn't be too long after this episode airs. And if you're interested in catching it early, though, you can get access to that by becoming a patron with the link down below, which will also give you access to Steven Universe, among a ton of other things on Patreon. Don't forget to follow me on these channels as well so that we can come and hang out in some other spaces like Twitch and Discord. I would love to see you guys there as well. We do all sorts of stuff, variety games on Twitch, and then in Discord, it's all sorts. It's a Discord. Most of you know what that is. If you don't, check it out. There's links in the description below. But until next time, thanks for watching.